Now we are.
Yeah, I just did it. I don't think he's gonna come tonight, so that's okay.
No. Well, when Mez texted me, he said he's got other things that he's working on. So.
Interesting.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. Fresh off a break, right?
Suspension.
It says it's live, right?
Okay. I heard that we were petitioned to the FCC, to have our broadcast license under review.
Yeah.
No gross misconduct was found.
Yeah. That's what the 1 week suspension was for.
Yeah, well, to find if we did anything wrong, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We just can't let Sawyer go off like that again.
Yeah. But this week is good because there's not a lot of news, but there's some news.
Yeah.
Oh man, Scarecrow, who would have thought they would have pulled a surprise off like this with this figure? Yeah. Good evening. Good evening. Good to see everybody. Good to see you.
Good to be seen. Good to be back home.
Oh. First, let's find my calming place.
Is it on Mezco.com?
No. I
Toy
did
Paige?
notice a couple things about the website today.
I haven't even looked at it. I guess there was a drop today.
Yeah. It was pretty well received today.
I'm shocked. All I got to know is when we had our chat, and I know you're going to show it to me, did I get my wish for a Jonathan Crane head? That is the mystery that will be resolved here soon.
You didn't look at it at all, huh?
No, dude, I was in West Palm for the last three days, and there was a bad accident on the way home. My car was like burned to a crisp, and it was a long ride, a long 3 days. So
I'm sorry, man.
It's like 4 hours from here drive. So it took longer than that. I don't even remember what it took.
Oh, thank you, Robert. Oh, we have a celebrity in the house. Sneaky. I think he won. Mezco. I think he won this one.
The whole company?
No, I think he won. One of the contests this week. I'm not too sure. I can't.
Oh, okay. Nice. Congratulations.
I think. But good to see everybody. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys dropping in. I got a bunch of notifications on my YouTube. And it was like, this person's going live tonight. This person's going live tonight. I'm like, hold on a second.
They didn't know.
Wednesday. It's like Wednesday is the hangout night.
You know what? No, I bet you speaking of the suspension, everybody thought that we were done.
No, I was looking at it and I'm looking at the lineup and I knew I know there's like 2 other shows like that I know of that do it. I don't care about like the competition thing. It doesn't matter. Like that kind of stuff. I'm not into it like that. I just noticed there were more shows. Like usually Legions will do a show sometimes on Wednesdays, right? They used to.
Yeah, they had like their what was it called? I don't remember. But yeah. They do a lot of their reveals on Wednesday nights too.
Yeah, so that's why I know they do like special shows, and I know there's 2 other shows, but then I was looking through and there was like 2 other shows that were going on tonight. I'm like, wow. I was like, is it time to change nights or something? I don't know. But anyway. So thank you for everybody that is here watching. Appreciate you guys. We got a good show tonight. I don't think CC's going to be here. He has work, but MC is here. And he did not look at any of this stuff today. So this is all like a grand surprise.
There's breaking news from Legion, speaking of the devil right now. I just got an alert. They just released for Legion's Con a King Arthur figure, and a Camelot Merlin.
Interesting. Yeah.
But yeah, I did not see the Scarecrow. I'm excited. I've kind of worked out that I get to see it live with you.
And everyone else, yeah. This will be good, man. And it's good because we get like real-time reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One viewer equals one like. Yes, yeah. Or half like, something like that. I don't know what the
Equivalent to 7 Stanley Nichols.
exactly. But good to see everybody again. Thank you everybody for showing up. Tonight, really light. I want to try to do a couple of different things tonight, but it was gonna be with both of you guys. So we'll try to like work it out and see how this does. I want to try a new format. We'll just say for next week. But the show is pretty light, not too much tonight. Let me see here. Da, 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 da. Everything's in order this time. I put in extra work for you guys. All right. So yeah. Hello everyone. Welcome to episode 259 of Hangout, where we give you positive insight into the world of collecting in a very chill and relaxed atmosphere. I say we because I'm joined by one half of the greatest tag team in the world, the two Corys, Mr. MC Rumble 112 Photos. How are you doing?
Good. How are you, sir?
Doing well, doing well. C Brock.
Ignore that. That's me just sending them to you so you can.
Yeah, I hope it. I was like, oh no, did it turn my camera off? It usually does it when D calls, so.
I will refrain from sending them until after.
Again, top concept tonight. Pretty light. Have some Hasbro news. We'll be catching up with some stuff, but not beating it into the ground from last week. But Hasbro news. I'm trying to think of what else I had in there. Mezco news and just a couple of little things. But before we do that, a little show foreplay.
Yes.
Am I crooked? Nobody's even told me. Looking like it's like a Salvador Dali photo. So it's my money and I want it now. So I don't know if you've heard, but I can't see that page. It's too small. Oh, you're an idiot. Look at that. Turns out this was again last week. But it turns out that the Supreme Court ruled that they are going to be returning $166 billion in tariffs. Now, if you're like me, I thought to myself, that's not it, Paige. If you're like me, you probably thought to yourself, oh my God, I'm going to have so much money now.
Nope.
Yeah. So I dug a little bit deeper into this, and I'm pretty sure other people have too. The way this is supposed to go is it has to go through court. It's got to go through a lot of legal stuff, and then it's going to go out, and they're going to distribute it back to the businesses.
So the businesses get paid, and the consumer paid them, so they get twice.
That's if this even gets cleared through. It's supposed, I've heard different stuff where like one person says, that's the Port Authority. That's this person's fault. That's this person's responsibility. And so I've actually seen companies putting in lawsuits saying, that's fine. You figure it out. We want the money back. And so it's getting scooted along. But the thing is nobody knows how or when or how much of this stuff is going to get returned to people. So, you know how everybody got like rebate checks and stuff like that before? That's not going to happen with this. It's going to go to your company or the companies that paid it, and then they're going to possibly disseminate it. But there are some companies like UPS and FedEx that have pledged to give their tariff refunds back to consumers. We all know that Mezco has used both of these companies. Mm-hmm. Oh, I can see it now. Dear Mezco.
Yeah.
I would like my money back. No. Remember, FedEx, and UPS. So I don't know how they're going to do it, but I guess some important bigwig at FedEx, they said that they are. Let me zoom in here.
He said, "You can
Our
kiss my
intent.
fat ass if you're getting my money."
No. He's like, our intent is straightforward. A folks FedEx spokesperson told Fortune, if the refunds are issued to FedEx, we will issue refunds to the shippers and consumers who originally bore those charges. So you might get it. Maybe it'll be applied to your reward points. Remember, it's different. Remember, I'll say we established that, right?
Yep,
FedEx is different than Mezco, right? And UPS.
that's the rumor.
So those two will probably be giving it. I don't know how they can do that. I mean, do they just look up tracking order numbers and say, hey, guess what? Or is it going to be one of those like shady email, or like you get it in the mail and it says, were you exposed to asbestos?
Yeah,
We're doing a lawsuit.
This class action lawsuit.
And to get in on it, you have to. I'm like, okay. So yeah, don't get your hopes up too much, but really quick, since this stuff is not finalized, we've kind of talked about it before a little bit. We'll skip that. Never mind. That's a heavy conversation, a little bit too much for the beginning. But yeah, be on the lookout, FedEx and UPS. I feel the need for
Speed 3, Keanu Reeves.
popcorn.
Oh boy. Oh, I saw this. That's right.
I showed it to you.
Yeah, it's been a blur. I've been a road warrior.
I know. You've been really busy. Evidently, the original Top Gun film and the Maverick film are coming back to theaters.
Remember the old Pepsi commercial? They're flying upside down.
And does it spill? Did it spill on them?
Like pour the Pepsi, I think, or something. Didn't they do that?
Oh, into the MiG? Is that what they did?
Yeah, like in the 8. It was like from the.
Yeah. This is a good question. So does that mean that they're no longer charging for tariffs? No, I've seen different stuff. I've seen them. He has this they have the table that they charge certain countries certain percentages. I don't think anybody really knows for sure what's going on. So yeah, sorry, Bart. But yeah, back to this. They're going to be bringing back both movies to the theater. If you had to go see one and pay, which one would you go see?
I would see Top Gun 1 in the theater because I didn't see it in the theater when I was a kid. I saw it on HBO, on a pirated HBO. Probably was like a recording of a HBO broadcast, from VCR.
Yeah.
Originally.
Well, I wonder if they would upscale it and do the sound and remix everything and do.
That'd be awesome. That's why I'd want to see the original in the theater.
Yeah, I was going to say Maverick, but that seems kind of a waste because I have it. But just for a big theater experience. But yeah, I think I'd go see the first one. Yeah. Because, there's no better way to watch this than Goose getting ejected out of his seat into a F-14 Tomcat canopy. You got to have some popcorn to eat when you're doing it. So
why do you got to make it sad now?
It was kind of sad when I first saw it. These are looking kind of cool, but I don't know. I feel like this has kind of run its course a little bit.
The popcorn buckets are getting out of hand.
Yeah, it's like you can't. Before they were really small. Now it's almost like. I remember bringing the head pool from San Diego back. I was like, I can't fit this in my luggage. I put it in a box, and I remember taking it out, and I go, So heaven forbid it was Galactus, but now you got like helmets. I mean, geez, how are you going to top these? I do like my Nosferatu one. That one was cool. That was a good experience. Yeah, that was cool, man. That whole thing. I received my refund in Mezco Arnie figures for the upcoming Punisher figures, please. Yeah, that would be cool, like, right? Mezco credit.
As many as Boba bought of each of those, he probably could buy a brand new home if he got refunds for the taxes. Boba went hard on.
I wonder how many Boba's going to order. I'm gonna go with the 6.
Oh,
Straight
yeah,
to 6.
he'll get 6. Yeah, he'll get half case.
Yeah. Ultra mode. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. They were really vague about it, but NECA announced that they're going to be doing pronunciation, please. Ultramate. Ultramate. Yeah. So NECA announced this. It was just that. That's all you got. They left people kind of hanging, teased, and stuff like that. And the details are sketchy on this, but it's supposed to be their new line. They didn't specify. Yeah. Like I said, details were sketchy, but in the comments, it was pretty entertaining.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, there was some.
What scale they'll go with? That'll be interesting to find out. Are they going to stick to their like 7, 8, or whatever those monsters, like the Universal monsters are? Are they going to scale everything down to 112? That'll be interesting. See what happens.
Do you think that they would do that? Like, say, hey, we're scaling down. We're going to try to compete with other 112.
I hope they do. I like that. I would like to see 112, figures from them instead of that like off size.
I don't know if it's like a money thing. Like there's some kind of thing with scaling, and you got to pay more or something like that. That's why I have like
To scale down, scale up.
No, like if you're out of scale, it's less money. Don't quote me on this, but that's why a lot of these figures they do out of scale.
Okay.
And so I'm wondering if they announced that this line was 112, and like you said, they just started doing some of that stuff. I wonder how that would go, because you're essentially saying, hey, they have a lot of good stuff, but a lot of times I think what scares people, it is out of scale with whatever else you collect.
Yeah, I wish that like their Universal monsters, which you and I are both big fans of.
Yeah.
That not necessarily the figures, but if they give them ultra posable, like, or even I'm not saying Frankenstein needs to land a superhero pose or whatever, but NECA has those really stiff joints that break easily. It'd be kind of cool if they reworked all of that.
Yeah.
And brought him down. Well, I mean, he still should be big, but at a 112 scale, that'd be great.
Yeah. What's up, Luke? Yeah, I think it'd be interesting, especially with like if they did like the mixture of soft goods and other stuff too. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, because they've been doing that a lot more, giving us some soft good stuff with their figures.
Yeah. Yeah. Do they have their catalog? I think it would open up a new market if they did 112 and they just did the stuff that they did. All the Beetlejuice characters, or even like some of the Cooper Kid stuff. I mean, Pee Wee Herman. They have a lot. So
yeah, they do. All the TMNT. We're gonna re-release the anime, starting over.
Yeah, but you're doing it in a scale.
Yeah,
I almost think it would. Maybe it would be like maximum series. You'd have to be selective about some of the stuff that you chose, but right. I still think, like for me, if they did that, I would consider buying some stuff from them.
Like Predator, Alien.
Or imagine this, like Mezco, they haven't done Dutch, and NECA has done Dutch, but heaven forbid you try to look for it on the aftermarket, right? Yeah.
Or Ripley.
Oh yeah, any of those things. So like, let's say they did that, and they started releasing some of the more popular characters until you can build up. I would do it. I would, especially if it got like a 112 Dutch. I would get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're very very mysterious. So I guess we'll see what happens with this. Oh yeah. Here we go. Now, this is a hard one for me. Even seeing this, it brings back memories.
Mm-hmm. There's so many characters that we still need. Webby, Beagle Boys.
And Mob Eagle. They could literally do a vehicle with this too.
Yeah. Mrs. Beakley.
Yeah.
Or
Remind me when we get to the G.I. Joe, there's 2 screens I gotta skip. I forgot to edit them
sure.
out. But NECA, they put up their DuckTales for pre-order. I'm not familiar. I haven't bought something from NECA in a long time. Do they charge you right when you buy it?
So this one was this yesterday that we were talking? I can't remember. I went to BBTS and I pre-ordered the whole line last night.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
So
so you are in on this.
yeah, and I have time to cancel it when they come out. Like see if it changed or anything like that. But I think NECA is going to do it right. I mean, look at the Sesame Street line; they're killing it with. Everybody loves that, and the Muppets and all the stuff they're doing.
Yeah, they're good, man. They like.
Yeah.
I don't collect them, because like I've had different experience, but I still every convention I go by the booth. I love looking at their stuff.
Yeah.
Doesn't NECA have soft goods? Yeah, they've had like soft goods, like just different things, capes or something like that.
Soft goods
Yeah.
adjacent, right?
Yeah, it's people don't understand, man. It's expensive to not only do the molds for figures, but it's expensive to do soft good figures. I mean, soft goods on figures.
A lot of engineering in that. You have to figure articulation with the jacket on, and then getting it tailored, and it's not.
Well, if it was easy, everybody would do it. You don't think Hasbro would do it?
I know, right? If they knew they could.
I mean, yeah, it's not. I think people think that you just throw down some like stitching template, and it's not. It's not cheap at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I need DuckTales. All right, so back on track with this. NECA did put this. They spotlighted Scrooge McDuck. I think when I went on this, I think it's the last photo that I have, so we'll save the price. But so these are all digital renders.
Oh, this is fake AI.
Yeah, man. This grinds my gears. But yeah, these are digital renders, of course, just to give you an idea of what the product will be like. There are images kind of floating, and I think I added into this, but this promotionals that they had, these are all digital renders. So skipping past this really quick, so one thing that I remember when they advertised these, the way they did it initially was they had a main character with one of the nephews. So don't quote me. They had Launchpad with Huey.
Mm-hmm.
It turns out that and looking through the accessories, these look really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering about the articulation.
Reuse. I'll reuse on that Huey, Dewey, Louie.
I mean, yeah, they should have had different
repaints.
Does he have? He has a. Oh yeah, okay. He's got the manual. Launchpad. Are they gonna make a plane for him?
I know. Wouldn't it be awesome if they made the plane?
Yeah. What is it? What's up, fellas? Let's see that. Yeah, thanks, man. We just took a week off. I didn't think anybody would notice. I'm probably just gonna get Gizmo Duck, but what if they do Darkwing Duck? Yeah, that would be awesome.
Lumi, stop.
So each one of these is 37. Was it 37.99? I think. Yeah, 37.99. Like I said, they split the characters up. Instead of pairing them up, they just made them singles, and then they just bundled the nephews. I was gonna ask you if you got it, but yeah, you said you did.
Yeah, all in.
I want to, but man, I don't know, man.
You can pre-order it now. It's BBTS, and you can change your mind later.
Man, BBTS, man, it's almost like Hasbro.
$5 shipping.
No, I keep getting these surprise notifications. Like,
oh yeah. I
was gonna save it for later, but I ordered Sunstreaker, and that wasn't supposed to come out till like next month or the month after that with them. And they said, "Hey, guess what? Sunstreaker." And then I missed the pre-order for Batman the Animated Series, the second wave, the one where he's in that parachute fire suit thing. And so I
Okay.
went to Big Bad, and I was like, I'll just get it there. And then they sent me a notification, and they said, hey, guess what? Congratulations. I was like, geez, man, everything's just doing. Let's see. What was it? I've noticed. I noticed, and I was very bored Wednesday night. I did.
Hmm.
Well, thank you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man.
We won't say the
Huey,
last part out loud.
yeah. Huey and Louie, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Last one's name is Dewey. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Dewey. They'll hold out on us getting Darkwing. Yeah, I think they'll probably see if the line goes well, but I don't know, man. I'm on the fence with these. They look cool, but did I? No, I didn't. I had images where they were at the last con that they had. They looked pretty good. They looked pretty clean. I can't remember when these come out. They said, was it later this year?
I think so.
So what sealed it for you? Oh, shipping Q4 2026. So what sealed it with you for this? Was it just nostalgia, or you just like, I'm getting it?
Nostalgia, and I wanted to get in now, and I can cancel if come to find out they're not that great, because it's BTAS. So, and someone will get their wish list fulfilled if I decide to back out.
Yeah. Well, if they show them at San Diego, man, I'm pretty sure people will get shots of it.
Yeah.
These look really good, man. It's a huge nostalgia rub. LA Noir.
Spider-Man Noir?
Spider-Man Noir, yep. So I don't know if this isn't the movie version, right?
I saw there was a new trailer or something that just came out for it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Did you watch that? Did you watch the new one?
The newest trailer, I caught a little bit of it when I was waiting for a meeting, and this re-sparked my memory to watch it. But it looked good. I mean, it'll be fun, I hope.
I like the second one. I like the second trailer better than the first one I saw.
Are you
I
gonna
thought
watch?
the first one was cool.
Are you gonna watch white or color?
In the theater?
No, because it's an Amazon Prime series. Are you gonna watch it in color or black and white?
Oh yeah, I'll watch it then. Yeah. If it was going to theater, I don't know if I would like jump out to go see it. But if it's a Prime series, yeah, I'll watch it.
What version? Black and white or color? Because it's supposed to be.
Oops, sorry.
It's supposed to be broadcast in both, like same day, like episode 1 is black and white or color, your choice.
You know me, I'll do black and white first.
Yeah.
And can't stand it, man. They had a sale last night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're doing like Turner Classic Movies.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing $5 sales on those.
Oh,
yeah, I know they're digital, and I know they're not yours, but they had Citizen Kane for $5.
Wow.
I got that, and then there were 2 other ones that I got that were black and white movies, and I did it, and was like, "What?" I said, "Oh God, not another one." I love black and white movies, man. I'm all in on the NECA Street, Sesame Street, DuckTales looks cool. I just have to slow down on buying everything. Yeah, it's because it's not just one company; it's a bunch, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, black and white. I'll probably do. What are you gonna do first, black and white or color?
If it's just me watching it, black and white. If Sawyer's, he'll want to watch it in color.
Yeah, people don't like black and white, do they?
Damn, Gen, whatever he is, millennial. I mean, I don't know what he is.
Yeah. Is it me? I'm not complaining.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like a new design for the knees? Because they look different. They look like, I thought they were backwards at first, but it just looks like, is this just something different? Or
I wonder if it's like the crease, like the pants. You know what I mean? Like, see how the pants are like kind of like bunched up at the knee a little bit. See on the right knee on the other. Yeah, that right will go up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Go up on the pant, down a little bit, like towards the outer part of the thigh. See how it's like kind of looks like it's like kind of bunched up.
Oh, like it's kind of like a wrinkle?
Tucked into the boot maybe or something.
Yeah, I don't know. When I first saw it, I thought that they were backwards, and then I looked, but I was just trying to figure it out.
It's a bad digital render.
This looks pretty real.
I know.
Oh,
It's just
okay. Sorry.
I hate the plastic jackets, the PVC plastic, like inhibits so much posability.
Yeah, when I first looked at this, I was like, look at they got the cut and everything. I said, there's like, it looks like there's more. There'll be more than the previous version. And then I got down to the knees, and I didn't know. I was like, is this a new design or is this? I couldn't. At first, I was like, oh, maybe they did that. Maybe this was some kind of like rotation. I was like, no, they got thigh cut here, and I was making up excuses.
I have this version, so I won't be getting this.
Yeah, I do. I have this. I have the other version, and because I'm cleaning stuff right now, is in the box.
Do you have Sentinel version too, or
Hmm?
do you have the Sentinel version, or just the original?
No, I cut down and I stopped because I was getting them, and I go that robot. You remember the robot that they had
Spider?
for? Yeah, it wasn't that great. Like it just didn't do anything.
You had the
But they
Penny
would come.
Parker statue that was just like that came with it too. Yeah.
Yeah, and then after a while, I was just like, I don't know why I'm doing this. I still need to sell that stuff. I don't. It's been in the box. I'm doing both for sure, but not sure if I want to wait until it's out to rewatch it or just watch them as they come out. Yeah. I think I'll watch. Oh, because are they doing stagnant release? Or are they doing
Yeah, I'd assume.
binge?
I think they are probably doing like because
Yeah,
that's what they did with the boys and Invincible.
yeah. All right, thanks, Bo. Thanks for chilling, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, we'll speed it up. Yeah, they got that. No more Joes. I know everybody probably beat this over the head, but I'll take it in a different direction. Lenny, long time Hasbro GI Joe design guy. I don't know what his official title was. He this is from BMAC. I copied the wrong one, but Lenny announced that he was leaving Hasbro and he was going to Boss Fights. So that kind of shook a lot of people up, and of course there's been videos and rumor reports and stuff like, I know Joe Line is crashing. It's never going to make it. There are other people that work and designed along with Lenny. One of them was this BMAC. He's one of the designers. And he was trying to reassure everyone saying, yeah, they have, like we've talked about on the show many times, they have these projects. Not just us, Dan Yoons confirmed this. A lot of people have. They have projects that span out a year or 2 years out.
Right.
Yeah. So this line's not going to come crashing down next month. They still have stuff that they all worked on together, and it'll last two. And then that's good too, because it's also a transition period for them too. They can figure out what style, or you know what I mean. But from what I've read and my understanding is that they all had it was a joint effort, and most of this stuff was done by I guess BMAC.
Mm-hmm.
Take all of this with a grain of salt. Um, I wouldn't be worried, and I didn't jump into that. That's not really what I want to talk to you about. While this was happening, I've met Lenny probably 2 or 3 times. Really nice guy. Which is funny because you know how like you'll get on and you'll see people in videos and they'll start trashing all these guys.
Uh-huh.
I've like Lenny and Emily. I've had nothing but good experiences with them. And again, of course, being fair, that was at the con experience.
Right.
I think I hung out with Lenny off con. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not in thing, but every experience I've had with him has been good. But like I said, you see all these videos. When I saw this, the first thing I thought of was like, you don't know what you have until it's gone.
Yeah.
Because regardless of what you think of him,
He seems like passionate about the line.
Yes.
He cared about the characters, the license. He just always seemed to care about the characters and license. When he'd reveal a figure, it just seemed like genuine enthusiasm.
Right. He has an online presence because they do the lives and stuff like that, as well as the other crew members. But when I think of that, I think of him and I think of Emily. You know,
Yeah.
so there's that online presence and also con presence as well. And so even though these other individuals might have worked on the projects and stuff like that, I and nothing against them, I don't remember them. You know, meeting them. I even in the videos, I can't really picture them. I only picture Lenny and Emily. You know,
Right.
at the con, it's like that's that connection. So I mean, I don't know whatever personal reasons he had or professional reasons he had to leave. He left and he's going to another place. I do think that for as much crap as people give like these company, personalities that they see,
Hmm.
uh, I do think it's going to be different.
Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna. How do you replace him? What's gonna happen with Emily? I mean, it's all gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah, and
It's
then I'm sorry.
like Legends when Ryan left.
Yeah,
You know, it's different.
I I kind of looked at it just as like from I don't know like from a face thing because I don't know Emily comes on and off every once in a while. She's doing other things. I don't know if they're going to push her back into that and have her do stuff along with them.
Hmm.
I never thought she was bad at all. I mean, we talked about her before too. I think it's admirable for somebody to say that they didn't know anything about the line and they intentionally keep trying to learn about the line.
Right.
I mean, there's nerds that have been doing this all their life. For her, for somebody to think that she's going to pick it up in 2 years is. I know she's done it longer, but you know what I mean. There's always going to be some nerd that knows way more than she does, but at least she had effort. I didn't see
Yeah.
her going like this. Bazooka,
Yeah.
there was an effort to try to do it, but
I heard it was the dinosaur that pushed him over the edge.
that really, not the cowboy stuff. Well, that was part of it too. Do you think Lenny is moving to NC to work for Valiverse? No, from the post that I read, he was taking. From his post, he said he was taking a position at Boss Fight. Yeah, thank you. Where was I going with this? Oh, that did when I started to think about this. That's what got me going on this thought train about it. I started thinking, am I going to stop collecting Joes? Not because of him leaving.
But what happens with the line? He seemed like he was pretty involved with it. Like not just the the promotions of it and stuff, but when he talked about it, he talked about like things that like how he felt about the production, and it sounded like like, oh, we said we got to do this, we got to make bigger muscles on Bazooka, the big must, like seemed like he was involved like every step of the way.
Yeah,
with the design team as well, input at least. And
yeah, and this is a B-Max thing, but I my thought process when I heard this was like, hey man, good for him, whatever he's doing for his family and stuff like that. But my thought process was not because he was leaving. I just started thinking for a second. I go, am I going to keep collecting this line? Or am I going to start cherry picking this line? I'm all in with it right now, right? But I started thinking and looking at the stuff that I have, and I go, I can't think of anything. I can think of a couple of things, but it's almost gotten to the point now with Joe's, and they've had a fantastic run, and they probably will have a fantastic, keep going. But I was looking at my collection. I go, I think I could stop and be okay.
yeah, you gotta wonder. I mean, we still need Globulus.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Like okay, you said Globulus. What else? I know we have Snowcat coming.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna throw out another. You got to give us another. Another HasLab. Villain HasLab.
Well, here, let's take that off the table. I had four. I only had like four things that I was like, these are the only. If they put out these figures, I think I'd be okay just stopping.
Mm-hmm.
Not because the product's not bad. It's just dude, I got two of those female Crimson Guard, and I thought these were cool, and I was like, but I was like looking at it going, okay, HR is covered at Cobra. I mean, but what else do I really need from them?
So what do you want? What for?
I had Sergeant Slaughter in the Triple T,
Okay.
the Snowcat, but that's coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Globulus,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one's the Pipe Dream. I don't think that they'll ever do it, but Refrigerator Perry.
Oh, nice. I want Deep Six with the shark.
Okay, yeah.
That was one of my favorites when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Globulus.
Mm-hmm.
Pipe Dream, of course, would be either like a Sky Striker
Mm-hmm.
or what was it, the Conquest?
Oh, X30.
Yeah, something like that, or the Tomahawk.
Yeah, there's certain like I mean,
but that's about it.
Vehicles like just
they hit
figures.
It.
Yeah, just the figures. Like the vehicles are. There's always we talk about that stuff too. Like I think the Thunder Machine. What's the one that CC wants? The Cobra. Like what is it?
The Cobra Wolf.
Yeah, the Wolf. A Sky Striker would be cool. I don't know where I'd put it. The what's the green half? I can't remember it.
The green half.
Everybody prints it out.
Oh, the green. The Skyhawk.
Yeah, that. I'm already getting unwantedly touched by those skiffs that are coming. I got charged for that. Those were supposed to be here a month or two later.
5?
No, I bought 3. I was like, nah, I'll do it with her riding on the back or something.
You need at least 4, one for Zartan and the 3 originals.
No, I'm trying to be responsible, man. It was like 2 something for all that.
Yeah, watch. Somebody will be parting that shit out.
Yeah, but I don't want to pay half of what I would pay just for a skiff. I know people are gonna be doing that too, but that's what I mean. Like I can't list off a bunch of figures or even vehicles. The vehicles I'd still be hesitant about, but I can't really list anything else. So it'll be interesting to see because they say they have. What did he say? He's like the best have yet to come, and we're only getting started. And I'm thinking I can't think of any figures off the top of my head. That can you?
No, just as far as figures, just Globulus. That's the only one I would want because we have Serpentor Pythona and Nemesis Enforcer, Nemesis Supreme, whatever they call him now.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like you can't really think of any figures.
No. Did we get a? Yeah, we do have. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to get an Admiral Flag, or was it Admiral Flag? Was that his name? I got the
USS Flag? Just kidding.
Like not the flag, but the Admiral that came. What the heck was his name?
Yeah.
Help me out. Just because like closest thing we'll get to ever having an aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
Admiral of.
Well, from this it says looks like Grand Slam is going to be officially joining the classifieds in 2026. I don't want to beat this in the ground, but that was mine. I know everybody's like, oh, Lenny's leaving and this place is gonna go to hell in a handbasket, or people have different tastes. Like for me, I hate to sound selfish. I looked at it and I go, wow, this is really cool. What else would I want from these, from this line? I really can't think of anything. I don't know if it's all the variants, and I know like people love all of this stuff coming out, but they put out a lot of stuff in just the last couple of years. How long have they been doing it?
Just before COVID, right? Like 2019 is when it kicked off.
Oh wow! So yeah, that's a lot of figures and vehicles for 7 years.
Admiral Keelhaul was his name. Okay.
I can't even remember that. That's what I mean. Like if I can't really remember the name of the character or something like that, it's like I don't. It's cool to see some of these characters get brought to life and in figure, but in figure form.
Right.
But that's what I mean. I looked at my collection and I go, I can't think of one figure right now besides the 4 that I said that I would really like kind of want that I go, oh man, I'm really missing this figure. Oh, I take it back. The Dreadnought guy the Zartan that I didn't get.
Mm.
But that's only to like finish what I had. But I can't think of a figure as like, oh, I need, you know, Tiger Force Lifeline. I can't think of a figure. I think I'm good.
Trying to think of any other like smaller vehicles or like I guess Cobra Fang, the little helicopter that's been teased a lot on boxes. But what does that come with? Just generic Cobra pilot.
And maybe that would be good too because you're not spending as much money on figures, army building, ranks and stuff like that. So if a Fang came out and you did get like 1 or 2,
Mm-hmm.
I just think that's another thing. I was like, I was trying to sort all my Cobra La stuff, and I go, oh, where did I put this one? And I think yeah, for me, I think I'm good, unless something really blew me out of the water. I love their product, I really do.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, I got charged for those, and then this I got charged for too. The battleground thing. This was supposed to come out like next month, right?
Yeah. The Jesus just keeps
Yeah,
coming.
dude. This looks really good. These are, in hand pictures. These look really good, and I'm glad I got them. Right?
Yeah, I got one set to go with my my Rattler.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. These are from. I got these out of the pit. They were from the pit, and I can't remember the person that posted, but it was in the pit group, and I will make sure because I have it at the top. It's just not letting me zoom out. But I'll make sure I give credit to the person who made these posts too. But all this looks really good. I mean, obviously it's some of that modular reuse, but it's compatible with the modular stuff. Look at that.
Looks good.
Yeah, nice weathering and everything. And they did size comparisons with Weasel. I just have Top Gun playing the theme song in my head right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, these look good, man. And then, but another thing, and then they showed the tow cable.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's who did it. Bees Customs. Okay. So Bees Customs posted it in the pit group. So there we go. Thank God. I feel so much better. I'm ready to sleep tonight. Mother, you didn't give me credit. I was buying the Joes because I remember watching the cartoon, and I was getting all of them, and then I realized I don't remember a lot of the characters, so I stopped collecting them. Yeah, that's the way I feel. Like, have you tamed down on Joes or?
Oh yeah, yeah. I can't.
Yeah.
What was the last Joe I got? I don't want to tell you because you're probably like, what?
What, Crystal Ball? What, Duke? Series 1?
Yeah. It was the San Diego Comic
Snowcat.
exclusive Snake Eyes number 00.
You stopped right after that.
I'm like, I'm out. I won. No, it was either Crystal Ball or Pythona. I don't know which one came out for like.
Yeah.
Or the guy that came with all the green effects like the wolf and the snake and.
Oh yeah, the Viper.
Yeah.
Nightmare Viper.
Well, there's 2 of them now. That's another thing too. I bought it and I was holding 2 of them up one day, and I go, "Are these the same?" Because I just ordered it, and I go, "No, they just have different effect." I'm like, "Wow, dude!" I was like,
I got so much shit, I can't even remember which ones I got.
I did. I was. They're different when you look at them, but then and I don't ever complain about repaints or like that kind of stuff too. But I was just sitting there thinking, this I understand because I have a Rattler in a box I haven't opened yet, and I got to have some guys to help. That's what I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Well, for them to taxi the Rattler out of the box. I can't do it myself. I need these guys.
You need help.
Yeah, and so, but yeah, I had to seriously think about it. I go, I think I might be done with Joe's unless it's like just cherry picking sporadically. Nothing wrong with them. I love them. But some more news. adding to our stuff. And as I say that, I would get this.
The jetpack.
Yeah, dude, this is like this, and I don't think that this would be much. You know, it's a jump pack landing thing, and you know, it comes with the
The trampoline or whatever.
laser jetpack soldier.
Hmm.
I wonder. They'll name him Lenny.
Yeah.
And then they also confirmed that they're doing the heavily artillery laser. How? And it comes with, what's this guy's name? Grand Slam. There he is. That's the one we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Nice.
I'd be in with this. It's kind of cool. More. Let me see that. So I have been cheating on Mezco.
I know you. Those that don't know, Paige upped his vault security.
I did. So along with Hasbro, they released their studio series, Transformers the movie, 86, Cliff Jumper, Cyclonus, and Blitzwing. These all went up for pre-order. This bug bit me pretty hard within the last month. Shout out to Adam. He's been helping me with a lot of this stuff.
Hey,
There's been a couple.
You bought a couple. It's not my business to say what you've bought, but you bought a couple.
Dude, the aftermarket on some of these figures is just insane. Like, I was looking up Ironhide and Ratchet, and I'm like, oh, this blows. And Adam is the one that helped me get Ratchet, right? And they do some of the reissues for this stuff, but you never know when they're going to do it. Like, they've done the Dinobots, they remade those. But if you're trying to get some of these figures like Springer, you know, he's like $180. And they retail for like 20 or 30. And I'm like, geez, this is like crazy, man.
Wow.
And so I came in a little bit late, but I've been using Marketplace, and I got this guy. I don't know how he gets. I don't ask him, but I initially met him, and I showed you, right?
Mm-hmm.
He sold. I wanted to do the Sharkticons, but they're like $25-$30, right? Kind of what they were before.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're trying to like get a couple of them, and this guy, you know, I said, hey, do you have any Sharkticons? He goes, yeah, I already did a deal with him before. Dude, this guy sold me like 7 Sharkticons, Wreck-Gar. Who else did he give me? Wreck-Gar, Blur, and God, what's that guy's name? Cup and Blur. He sold me all like 7 Sharkticons, Cup, Blur, Wreck-Gar. He sold that to me for like $125. I was like, hell yeah, bro. And then Adam hooked me up. But I'm telling you, man, like these things. So this went up today. I pre-ordered this stuff quick. They're so good, man.
Have you messed around with any of them yet?
Oh yeah, last 2 days, like I've been unboxing and organizing.
You put them in vehicle form or robot form?
I couldn't do one of my Sharkticons because I bought it loose. It didn't have the instructions.
Oh, you gotta YouTube that or Google it or something.
Well, I'm still. So this is cool because this gives you like that fresh perspective of like what a new collector would feel if they came into a group or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I go in the group and I'm like, hey guys, how are you doing? I am new here.
Paige, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for the invite, guys. All right, I'm here. And you get the feeling like you're like, oh, this is like any other group. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Are they pretty toxic?
No, not like that. I think it's just like any group. I'm in 2 of them, right? Mm-hmm. They don't know who you are. They don't know why you're there. You know, like, is this guy a seller? Is he just a lurker? Is he a fan? He's
here to rip people off. He's here to.
No, my questions are always legit. It's not like, you know, but I try to like look at it from like, if I was a Mezco person, I'm like, I get this search bar. I look for the stuff first, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then some of it is just so much information, and I go, I hope there's somebody in there like the groups we have. Like, there's some people that'll help you out, because I'll say, what's the difference between this Galvatron and the '86 Galvatron? Because they're, you know, they do reissues, and you know, some of them will say, well, this one has different parts or something like that. They're pretty cool. But you can tell there's some people, and then they're just like any groups. They're just like, yeah, you know, you need to earn your stripes before you start, you know.
Like, get a load of this guy.
Aren't you in the Mezco group?
Yeah.
Asshole. Should have
Soft goods on robots.
and then you can change it white robots in disguise. So they give you the instructions, right? But it's like I might get it back. It's like robot mode to vehicle mode, right? And if you're dyslexic, it's great. But if you're not, you're like, what? So you gotta. So I've been trying to like memorize it, like you did when you were a kid. Like,
Yeah.
they, yeah. But man, I'm telling you, you remember when we had them when we were kids? I thought they were really great, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same thing. I don't get why people complain about it. I guess when you get complacent with stuff, or you get, you know, I'll get on the boards and these guys are like just eating these things up. I transformed when I go, this is amazing. The engineering that had to go into this to do this.
Yeah, it's cool because they like design two things out of one.
Yeah, and like Blitzwing's a triple changer. And yeah, this isn't like a masterpiece. I don't want a masterpiece figure. You know, I don't want something 1/6 scale. I just want something kind of fun, cheap like this. I don't need it to have a bunch of wear and tear on it.
Real rubber wheels and.
Yeah, if you see like this right here, this is, I don't know, everybody was talking about this part here, this gray part.
Mm-hmm.
It's not paint matched or something. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but it's like, you know, I was reading some of the message boards like this. Somebody goes, why is his hand so big? And some of these, there's an Astro train that's coming out. Some people have like, I can see what they mean because they go, this just looks like something mashed together, you know? To me, this looks cool. But I can see how some people, you know, when they're in their bot mode or whatever like this, I like this. This looks clean to me. It looks good. I like this. Astro Train's a little bit different, but I'm waiting to get that in hand.
What group are you in?
I have to look it up, man. To be honest with you,
I'm gonna go in there and say, Emmanuel Page said this is the place for me to resell my GoBots.
GoBots, yeah, business people. This is another one, the cassette pack. Oh my gosh! So I showed you that, right? That little ass Rumble.
Oh yeah.
That thing's going for like $90. And I don't know what it came out when it originally came out. What was it, sneaky? Like $25-$30 or something like that. But they want $90 for that. And you don't know if they're gonna come out with it. I know they're gonna be doing an Autobot cassette tape later on. You know?
Yeah.
And I got Frenzy, and then Soundwave just came out, so it comes with like Laserbeak and Ravage and the other one. So, but man, dude, it's like you can't miss out on them. It's like should have. Yeah, I read that one. Micromania is back on it. Oh, I need to look that up. That'd be funny. Michael Jackson one. He's in the Jackson. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know if you're not really into this stuff, right? But
I'm glad you are. I like seeing you spend money. I was pretty excited because you were going to start spending more money. I was never big into Transformers when I was a kid, so I get it.
Love it, man. We used to have. I was in summer camp, and this dude, of course, you know, the rich kid, he had Optimus Prime, Megatron. He always brought him.
You brought Megatron to summer camp in the gun mode. Like, what's up?
It was back in the day, dude. Nobody cared. You know, like, even like that. Did you know the Megatron that they have now, because of that, the gun, he doesn't transform into a gun. He transforms into a tank. Like, you know, from the movie?
So stupid.
It looks cool, but you know what I mean? Like it's all of that stuff, man. You can get like the masterpiece stuff or when they turn into a gun. Or Shockwave. They're coming out with Shockwave pretty soon.
Uh-huh.
And you remember how he was a gun flying around and all that stuff?
Yeah.
It's weird. He's like a space speeder.
Okay.
But the funny thing is if you flip it over, it's a gun. We're probably gonna get flagged for that. But you know, like it's a weapon, right? If you just take it and flip it over, I'll send you a picture. It's hilarious, man. I was like, yeah. But yeah, like this is cool, man. But I did restrict or plate myself, and I said I was only gonna do Transformers the movie. I'm not doing anything else. They have like so many different lines, but anyway, we spent way too much time on that. But yeah, I'll start taking pictures. I want to do that. Mezco, yay! That's why everyone's here. Oh yeah, I had the constructor cons made of 6 robots that couldn't pick it up without falling to bits. Oh yeah, I'm nervous about that. I have 2 of those right now. I got, was it? Um, is it Mixed Master? Mixed Master and Bone Crusher. I got to get the 2-pack and the other 2. Those are expensive. CC has those. See, he was $15.
Hmm.
Anyway, all right. Moving on to something we want to talk about. Mezco charging and shipping. Really quick update. So Batman the Animated Series 2, the deluxe set, that's shipping right now. They have these 4 figures, and they also have the Bat Cycle and Batman. There it is, right there.
Boom.
Yeah, so that's shipping. Now? Yes, that is shipping right now. And then they also shipped Samurai Jack 5 points. These are both coming out of New York.
I saw somebody had those. Took some nice up close photography, or macro, if you will.
Macro? Yeah, this is cool. When I was messing with the Saku, I kept thinking to myself, I think that they could do, you know,
the Dark Santa
Jack. Yeah, I think they could do this Jack, but then Aku, I was looking at him and going, I'm wondering how they could do this.
Yeah, that'd be, because he's got to be big and menacing.
Yeah. Maybe if it was, I don't know. Do you think maybe they could do, I don't know. I don't know. Could you really do this with Sokkas? And or would he just, maybe they could just do these as a 2-pack? I don't know. Bad Jack? Is it Bad Jack? Yeah, Mad Jack. Yeah. But when I was taking pictures, I was thinking of how he's doing it. What would you do? What do you think?
To make Aku?
Yeah.
Living Dead doll. That was in the right scale.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah, that was my soapbox one. Yeah, but these are shipping out right now. Anything else that I don't think they have anything else. I know they're still working on like Red Hood stuff. I saw a couple people talk about it. This will lead into this too. I saw a couple people talking about they were getting their prize packets, and then also a couple people had their Crab Louie, the first version, waitlist. Did you see those?
I did. I did happen to see that the other day.
Yeah. Hot topic with that is that some guys have said that their left hip and legs have been loose, and they're just flopping.
Really? I don't. There was no problem with the original release, right? No complaints that I remember that stood out.
I didn't have any problems with mine. I should just say what I said in the group. I didn't have any problems with mine. I know that's not everyone else's experience. Everyone has a different one, you know?
Right.
But I ordered quite a few of him, and then I ordered a couple of the Capo, and I didn't have any issues with mine. So I know people have QC issues.
It happens.
Yeah, it does. Like some of them were feet, some of them were other stuff, but that'll lead into this really quick too, because I did see posts people saying that they had broken figures, right? This is a tiny soapbox, but people did post that they had broken figures, right? All right. I waited to do this. This brings back so many good memories for me. So I made this post the other day, and it was just an update post. because just like this Crab Louie post, if you have a broken figure, it is a Mezco group. As long as it's within the rules, right? You should
Mhm.
be able to say that you have a broken figure, a QC issue, right?
Mhm.
Keeping that in mind, right? We've seen like posts that are broken. So I made this post, waited 3 years. Well, yeah, I did wait 3 years on this one. It wasn't like the alien, but I waited 3 years to post this to show, hey, this is the one that I have. I don't have any issues. Because you think like you're just balancing the board, right?
Right.
Because otherwise, all you have is a bunch of people complaining about figures that are broken. You don't really have any. You don't have any input on somebody saying, "Yeah, this is okay." Because you'll see some of those posts too, right? Somebody will say, "Has anybody had any issues with their figure?" Right? I didn't think it would be bad to do this. Evidently, it is. I didn't even bother putting in the other group. I'm like, this is crazy, just for the amount of like feedback that's going on with this.
I I was I would like to say I was surprised by the negative feedback, but it's
I am too, and you know me. It's never like a surface level thing with me. It's mainly to kind of show people, you know,
Mhm.
whenever the shoe's on the other foot, it's a little bit different, right? So just like someone has the right to be able to say, "Hey, I have a broken figure," I think you should be able to have the right to say, "Hey, I haven't had any issues with mine. These are the things that I did." Right? That's not the way it goes. People don't like to hear that. So I did put this up, not to intentionally poke, but just to balance out the board a little bit. I don't think there should be any issues either way. You know? Do you have any
I,
thoughts?
I need to get mine out. I haven't touched mine since I got it. I mean, I'm not a Batman '89 fan, but I wanted to get it because of the new tech. Like I wanted to see. Like I didn't want to just shit. I had no issues with mine out of the box. I
Yeah.
live in a very similar climate to you. Some may say the same. So
Maybe
I
I agree with you.
yeah, we might be a little bit, may be raining over here when it's not over there, but
Yeah.
that's the state we live in. You don't like it, go across the street. Um, so I'm going to do that hopefully this next week. I'm kind of tied up the rest of the week, but I'll dig him out and I'll see how he's holding up.
Yeah. I don't think that there's anything wrong with either one of those kinds of posts. Like if you had a QC thing or anything else like that. Personally, I don't get why anybody does it in a group. It's not going to solve the problem, but I get maybe venting or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you put that in the group, who in the group is going to be able to replace the figure?
Mm-hmm.
If it's doing it for more of like an informative thing, I understand. Like, oh man, I turned it this way, I broke it, but I don't I don't get mad if they posted that something broke. I mean, just because I don't get it doesn't mean that it's not post worthy. Do you know what I mean? I'm
Mm-hmm.
not trying to sound like a dick about it, but so I get it. But I also think that it's funny like people would have a problem if you posted something that you didn't have a problem with. I think that there's information on both sides. Like if you twisted or you did something wrong, or not wrong, or you did something and it broke, whether it was your fault or the QC issue part, that's cool for people to know.
Mm-hmm.
And with this post, what I did was I said, hey, these are the conditions that I had to figure in. These are the things that I did. And it's just testimonial. It's just information. I'm not shoving it down people's throat. I'm not saying other people were wrong. I don't know how many times I said that in that post. Well, I had problems with mine. Same team. I understand. I'm agreeing with you. I never accused you of not having problems. I'm just saying that the reason why I brought it up was because somebody said, well, other people have problems too. And I said, I get that. I said, but you have to understand a lot of people, real quick rewind. There was a guy that said, okay, well, I've seen four other people post that they've had problems with this figure. And I said, I'm not arguing with you about that. They probably had legitimate QC issues, right? I said, the thing that I'm trying to say is that there are people out there that haven't, and maybe they did something different to maybe help you to prevent from whatever the issue was, to maybe reduce the chances of it happening, right? They both can be educational. It's not like rubbing it in somebody's face, but it has to go both ways, right? If you're allowed to complain about QC issues, somebody should be able to post
Praise.
something exactly. Yeah.
100%.
And say, hey, these are the things I did. These I don't have any issues. I don't know why it makes somebody mad to say, well, you didn't have any issues, but I did. So it's a teachable moment. But I don't think people will see past that. So
No.
yeah. No. Nothing to fear. Da, 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 da. Are you ready? Are you zoomed in?
I am ready.
Yeah.
Real time reaction to Scarecrow.
Paige, you're bringing it out of people with banana hands. Dude, I tell people all the time, like, hey man, if I do something, I mean, you don't have, just because I do it doesn't mean you do it. Do it at your own risk. My Mezco, really quick, let's catch up and keep it teased for you for a little bit. My Mezco 89 is in perfect condition. It's been displayed in my DTOF. It has no direct sunlight. Yeah, Los Angeles, low humidity. See, that's another thing too. Like I know some guys. I'm sorry, man. I know some guys that put them under those display lights. That stuff's like it's like a what did he tell me it was? It's some kind of like silicone kind of thing, but you can't like keep it out in the light and dry it out. That you'll get dry rot like that.
Yeah, it's like it's like laying out and suntanning all the time. I'm gonna give him cancer.
Yeah, and it's like, and so I wish that there was like a video format where you could do that, and you can probably, just record a quick video, but it's just a testimony. It was like, yo, I said that. I was like, I didn't put mine under display lights. Obviously, this figure has been posed, like this. I've done other poses too.
You think people
So-
would have learned the lesson from the original Star Wars toys, like all the stormtroopers that turn white to yellow. Lights are damaging.
Dude, this is like, and this figure is what? God, how many
we get
days did I say?
21 or 22?
I don't know. I busted out my Judge Dredd the other day. That figure is like 10 plus years old. And there was some light wear on it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the same thing. And I think more people are more like focused on like the problem. They're not like looking for advice to prevent that or reduce the time or reduce the chances of it happening, right?
Right.
I don't know why people think that these things are going to last forever.
Hmm.
I don't know why you would want them to last forever. If they came out with like you have your John Wick figure, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they came out with another John Wick figure, you wouldn't want to get that one with a better body, better materials. It's cool. It's a material. It's okay. Everything breaks down.
You're making too much sense, Paige.
No, yeah, I get it. It's like a collectible. People. It is an expensive toy. You want it to last for a certain amount of time, but like, how long do you really want it to last? Especially if it's just sitting in a box. You're not doing anything with it.
I want to pass it on to my great grandchildren, so they
Hey
can.
man, you could do that. Just keep it in the box and don't mess around with it too much. Low humidity. Don't put baby oil or 303 or whatever else people are putting it on
Titty juice on it.
it. Oh, and I have to say it because somebody will clip it out. I'm not saying that those QC issues were not legitimate. I'm not saying that they didn't happen. I'm just saying, just because somebody says, "Hey, I didn't have a problem," it doesn't mean that they're trying to like make fun of you or say anything like that. There's like a little list in there that those are the conditions that I had, and you can look at other people's stuff too, and warm up your figures. I don't think people want to take advice. They just want to like find somebody to blame. And you got 10 days, man. You should always open up your figures as soon as you get them and look at them so you can do the 10 days. Well, I have to wait 18 months to get a replacement. Yeah, but at least you know. Yeah. If you don't post anything positive, then everyone will think the company is total trash. That's another thing, too. I told you. It's just to balance things out. Like, it's a testimonial, You shouldn't be posting this stuff or have a problem with it. Yeah, but like Craig said. If it didn't, it's just going to be negative. Anyway, in the rant page. How dare you have a great big figure? There's other people too. MC's like, where is my Scarecrow?
This is one that was on my wish list.
Boom. Before we start then, you said that you wanted a Jonathan Crane head, right?
Yep, because we were talking about the accessories, and you said that it'd be cool to get an effect piece as well.
Okay.
And then I said it'd be cool if we got like a Batman scared head or something as well. You know, like really throw it. But Jonathan Crane head is one that I really, really want.
Anything else on your wish list for this before we did? Because you didn't look at this. So that's what's going to be cool about this.
I agreed with the effects piece. You know, like I said, like something like some kind of gas, you know, like the fear gas, like he's shooting it out of his wrists or something of that effect. Obviously, multiple expressions for Scarecrow, you know, because like that's one thing I loved about this character on the cartoon. He was always full of expression. So, and like what's creepier than, you know, like a Scarecrow? You think of the Wizard of Oz, or you think Halloween, you know, like it's a cool figure, so, or a cool character. So living fear, truly. So I'm so excited. I think Scarecrow was like, if I remember right, and of course people will correct me, I think when they introduced Robin to the series, wasn't Scarecrow the villain of that episode when they first introduced Robin in Batman the Animated Series?
So what I remember is, like, you know, Jonathan Crane, right?
Mm-hmm.
He worked there, developing like this fear gas and everything else like that. Who was he? Oh, he was voiced by Henry Pollock II, right? His debut episode was season 1, episode 10. Nothing to Fear, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's his origin story. And then later on, he appeared in episode like 20 something like that, right?
Yep.
So he appeared later on too. That's important. He had a total of 7 episodes, right?
Okay.
And like you said, just based in fear and stuff like that. So originally, this is a little tease for you. Originally, in the first episode, he looked like this. You can see him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he had this burlap sack kind of look. And I'm hoping we get goons and stuff like that. But that was his look that he had. This was cool too, because he had like the fear gas and everything, right? Got a little weapon. And then later on, this was his look. Fun fact about this was Bruce Timm had a couple of designs for this character, and he originally didn't like the first look of this character. Let me take that down, sir. Oh, Craig says the first time I remember Robin was the Joker Christmas special on Batman the Animated Series. I have to go back and rewatch because you've been rewatching them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the second look, right? And then you have the trio of looks that he had, right? And you can kind of tell the differences. Keep that in mind too, right?
So was that like in the New Adventures, the third one there?
Yes.
Okay.
So you have the very first appearance one. Second one was this, you know, later on the revised look because Tim didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was the New Adventures. Keeping this in mind too. So that this was from that episode, the second one. I think this is Fear of Victory.
So I just Googled it and it said Robin's first episode in Batman the Animated Series was episode 1, season 1, episode 19, Fear of Victory. It's when his roommate got gassed, the football player.
Is it? I thought that's 19. I thought it was 20. Okay.
Yeah, that's what Google said. Let me double check.
So they had him in this character, and I also showed this so I could tease this a little bit more. But this is Mondo's version, not comparing. All I'm doing is showing this to talk about the accessories later on. This was Mondo's offering, right?
Oh,
You got your sickle sights, and hands, fear gas, crows, heads, and everything else like that. And then this was the original Batman the Animated Series, the DC Direct version. This is not the McFarlane version. I was supposed to save that for later. What happened?
So it said the Christmas episode with Joker was originally episode 2, and it aired at a later date, but then they restructured it.
Well, evidently, this didn't like me putting. Okay, so let's just go to Mezco real quick. Remove.
Cringed.
Yeah, but so there are 3 different versions, right?
Okay.
And well, not 3 different versions. You know what I mean? There's 2 different versions. Mezco Toyz should be on the front page, and if you're still looking for it, it's there still.
Still for pre-order.
Yeah, it's a pre-order. Didn't have any problems with the site at all. Oh, Annabelle.
Eesh.
So price was $116.29 down. It's coming October to December. So that's I'm sorry?
Halloween release.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Is this showing up?
Mm-hmm. I can see that's a nice shot there.
Yeah, it is. Okay, hold on. Let me move this over here so I'm not trying to jump 5 people instead of 1. Why isn't this working? Did it go down?
Mm-mm. Still see Scarecrow Crow on the
because I'm on the wrong one.
rail.
All right. So yeah, let's get to the product shots. So boom. So yeah. So you have you son of a ding ding. It won't let you zoom in. That sucks.
Make it bigger.
I'm trying. Piece of crap. I don't like my computer.
There we go.
All right. So yeah. So this is your second look, right?
Will his hands actually be able to do that? I can't wait to hear this argument. Calling it now.
Mental note made. I'll put it in that post. This show.
Ooh.
But yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like that stitching on the sleeve. That looks good. Oh.
Mm-hmm. So you also get the first version as well.
That's cool.
Hey man, how you doing, man? I'm sorry, I'm catching up. Thank God they're not doing the new adventure looks for these characters. Not that they are bad designs, but the season 1 through 3 designs are so much better. I'm sorry. No, man, everyone has personal preferences. I'm wondering if they are going to go to that.
That's what you like, and that's what we appreciate here. Everybody's personal preference.
Mm-hmm. Definitely could do this with new adventures look too. I don't know if Star likes that idea though. Entertainment Earth says 2027, which I know is not definitive with the release dates, but I'm with MC on a Halloween date. That would be cool. Very cool. Con exclusive? Interesting. But yeah, so you get the
Test
I guess the technically first episode, episode 10 look. And then was it 19? Did we say 19?
It said 19 on the Googles.
Okay.
But I wonder if when they re-released, when they shuffled the Joker back in, if that's the number, when that episode 2 where it was like Christmas with Joker, when it was the second, but they originally released it later. So yeah. I guess it depends on, maybe that would screw up the order. So
yeah, when I was looking, I looked at the Batman wiki page, but I mean, like you said, maybe they did shuffle. I don't know, but 1920. But you got your first appearance, which was episode 10, right?
The detail.
Yeah. Soft goods, strings. I should just let you tell me what you see. What you think?
He's too big. I saw that comment that somebody. And I have been so good about not reading comments lately, but when you posted yesterday about the drop, someone's like, "God damn it, they made it too big or something," and
yeah.
I thought
that
awesome.
Made me laugh, bro. Like,
yeah,
I forgot who said it. Was it Fleming or I can't remember. I laughed, dude, for like Wait a sec. Batman the Animated Series Batgirl using the Ghost Spider. Anyone? Yes, definitely
Please.
will be down for that.
Please.
So yeah, the scaling on this is a little off. Got your gun, right?
Ooh, the gas gun. Yeah.
Mhm.
Dang, that looks good.
And like you said, whoever did these shots, they're very good. The lighting, and I don't feel like these are too digitally rendered.
No, I like the fear gas. Yeah, because you can see like in the sleeve, like the texture of the material and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like you could see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Ooh. Whoa,
Mhm.
wait. Hold on. Is that a different face than the one that we just saw before?
Oh, we'll get to that, sir.
Oh, look at those pants.
Mm-hmm.
That looks good.
Kind of like your Vaporoni, kind of like not the patch, but you know what I mean, the stitching kind of.
I wonder if they're going to use some Miles parts on this because he's really thin, or Letterman because he's got he's kind of thinner, like a thinner build, like for the legs and stuff like that.
Yeah. When I looked at the articulation points, it said 28. I take that with a grain of salt because
Right,
there's
right.
been a lot of other figures that have 28 points that have.
They say the same height for every figure too on their product description, like that.
Yeah.
5 centimeters or whatever they say.
Yeah. When
Look
I
at
did see this, I mean, all these are either prototype and digital renders. Again, you got to take it with a grain of salt. I'm hoping because San Diego's coming up, in what 3 months. I'm hoping that they'll have some kind of prototype for some of these figures.
Mhm.
That they've been showing.
I would think
Um,
October, November, like or December. That Q4, of course, winter's coming. I would think they would have something ready to show.
yeah, a lot of it depends. Like there's sometimes they do get samples
Mm-hmm.
and we put them together, and then it has to go through the eye test. And if it doesn't work, then they
Mm-hmm.
don't do it. Like, and there's been so much. That's why I posed that question on the show that we had last time. Like, would you rather just see the figure to kind of get an idea of it, or would you want it closer to, you know, a finished or production look and skip 2 or 3 cons, or would you rather like to see it? It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of hard because if you put something out, Shredder, that was one. Trying to show it early, and that thing got, roasted.
Of course, people are
Was
dicks.
way different. So I personally, like, if this was on, I would personally just like to see what it looked like and go, okay, it's a prototype, but that's
Mhm.
just me. You know. We got
Ooh,
this. Mm-hmm.
there's the effect piece that you and I were talking about. Look at that face.
Fear. Remember that.
Are those crows? I keep seeing those crows. Are we getting crows too?
Mm-hmm. I like this right now.
Dude, this is wow.
Yeah.
That's off to the AI that created this photo for us.
Oh, don't do that. But yeah, like you said, crows,
Oh,
fear
yeah.
effect, face, right? Hat.
Different expressions, different. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah. And this is from that episode it shows you.
Mm-hmm. Another one. Another one.
Mm-hmm.
4 heads now that we've seen. 1, 2, 4 different head sculpts. Am I wrong?
How many did you say?
I think 4.
Okay.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh wow! Look at that. Posable eyes. Look at that face too. Look at the mouth. That's different. His teeth are different.
Mm-hmm.
And the hair.
Don't strain your eyes too much because I went through these photos back and forth. I have a little theory about this, but you know how they put a tease with Scarecrow
Right.
in the last one, possibly Two-Face in the last one. I didn't see any teases. If somebody else did, you have a eagle eyes, let me know. But I didn't see any other teases in this one.
Mm-hmm.
So my theory is, they're seeing how it goes with this. They did Robin.
I can't
They did
imagine
this
that
thing.
not selling well because we have no other Scarecrow. Like, this is awesome.
I got on, you know me, I like I'll like look at stuff. I got on Reddit. I got on both the groups. I even went into some Batman the Animated Series groups and stuff like that. Just like that, they're not like Mezco. I besides like nitpicky stuff, like why doesn't it come with this, or why is this like this and Batman wasn't good, like the weird kind of stuff. I didn't really see anything negative about this. I didn't see negative stuff about the price.
I'd like to hear what Batman the Articulated Series says about this. He would like this, I bet. You had him on the show once.
Oh, Brandon, yeah.
Yeah.
He said it. Yeah, from what I saw, he liked the post and stuff. I didn't see comments from him, but
okay. I know he's a guy, but
yeah.
But
I didn't see a lot of,
I don't know how you can be negative about this. I don't see anything that I don't like.
Yeah, like people. I know people like. Even when something good, people will find something. Like you gotta look, and I don't get that part, but
I have most of those people blocked.
You're lucky. I just a lot of positive feedback about this.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Jonathan,
that head is shopped. Just kidding.
Yeah.
The angle's not wrong.
They took it from the McFarlane figure.
Yeah. All right, here you go.
Yeah. And I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you, pesky.
Yeah.
Dog.
Adam was telling me he was getting Scooby-Doo vibes from this.
That gives me Scooby. That's what I said. That's awesome. That is it. Wow. Thank you, Mezco.
Yeah, man. This is like, how like there's some releases that the consensus is very good feedback. This was one of them, and that gives me hope too, because I think I wrote a comment on their thing. I said it's cool that you guys went with this release, something that you haven't done within your own line.
Yeah.
And I said it's also good that you've kind of put out 4 figures like right off the bat, within a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I put fingers crossed because this is supposed to be for October to December, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's like a year and a half, but 4 figures, that's a pretty steady pace. The reason why I said that is because if they just do 2 figures, you don't know where it's going to go. You do Batman and Joker,
Yeah.
and you just leave it at that. You're kind of like leaving the line for people to say, do I want to invest in this or do I want to do this? There's cheaper alternatives. I don't know if they're going to go. I said, when you do something like this, it kind of reassures the customer base.
Well, look at the history. I mean, I'm not being negative, but Dick Tracy,
G.I. Joe.
Yeah, we've been in like a stop, like a hard stop, waiting to see what's going to happen.
Yeah. But then you're hopefully, from what I've seen, and I've talked to a couple people too, and I did this today. You know me.
Mm-hmm.
But there were a couple people that I talked to, and they said, "Yeah, I'm getting 2." Like some of them told me he was getting 2.
I'm getting 2. That's
yeah. And so that's a good thing because that boosts numbers, and then I don't think that they had any teases on here because I think that they were like, this is their 4 cap, and they're like, okay, let's see where these figures go, and then if these do well, let's start working on stuff. I wouldn't doubt they have maybe 1 or 2 other figures in the can, just to kind of unlock if things go well.
I think Harley Quinn's a given. I mean, she was such a big part of that show. I hope she is. They need to redo a Harley and a Catwoman. That'd be great. Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, and they like we've talked about with the last 2, there's a lot of good potential just within this line.
Gordon.
But you could literally Penguin, Alpha. I mean, you could do so many figures, but then also you have the bodies style wise to do all those other animated series like Justice League and Batman, the Avengers, you could do I'm sorry, Superman.
Yep.
The animated adventures, you could do that one too. And so and then the female, same thing. You could do Lois. I think that this is really good. Somebody had a really good question. I don't know what you think, but like they said something about the golden age. They said, are you just dumping this line now because you're doing this?
I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope not, because they can exist together.
Yeah, I'm wondering too. Like you could put that one in that category too, right? the golden age. You know, they had, you had Joker, Two-Face, Batman. You had a couple of Batmans.
Robin. That was it.
Yeah, so I from the positive like feedback that I saw, I mean numbers don't lie, so that's what they're going to be basing it on. But if the way this is going and they keep it going, I think that they could go a little bit deeper and people would be the only thing that I would recommend to them is if it is successful to like take some of that critique and criticism and work on that with maybe the next, I don't know, version of Batman, you know? Because I think if they did that, it would show the customer base, okay, yeah, that was our first outing with it and everything, but we've made modifications because they've done that with other figures. You know, like Death Dealer and Conan, right? Everybody didn't like the single jointed arms. And it went through another version, but then you got King Conan and they made those changes. But it took a while. But that's a step that I think that they need to take to kind of like reel in some people that maybe had a bad experience at first or are on the fence. Because everybody watches these videos. And you know, first couple of videos come out, somebody says it sucks. And oh yeah, well that guy knows what he's talking about. So delayed gratification. Here you go, look, see, boom.
That's good. I like that mask. That's awesome.
All right, now we'll get to the good stuff for you. So you got your standard solo shot, but then you start getting your accessory shots. Boom. So you are going to get a decent set of hands. Hold on a second. I want to make sure I get this right. So this has a lot of accessories. I was hoping CC would be here tonight, but you get 11 hands. You get your stand. I don't really count stands.
Looks cool. That looks cool though.
It does. I just mean like I don't count those accessories.
It's an accessory, yeah.
Right. This is probably the turn card you're going to be most interested in.
What is this?
It's a lot.
Yes.
Two-Face should be a double pack with a Harvey Dent and Two-Face. That would be cool because you would have like a regular person. So a lot to take in with this. So you get your 4 heads, right? This is going on my innovation and improvements for 2026. So you not only get 2 different hairstyles with your other portraits, right? You can, I'm sorry, with your heads, right? You can actually change the eyes that are posable, right? And they come with different expressions. And then also you have different sets of teeth.
What the shit?
So the combinations that you can they show you some portrait examples, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. And he has the typical Indiana Jones, like you know what I mean? The hat, you know, you remove the hairpiece hat kind of thing, or the hat stump kind of thing. Are you carrying the one? Make sure you carry the one.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Exactly. Lots of combinations. You know, you can just do different stuff with this. So I like this, you know how like sometimes Mezco gets banged on for why are they doing this and stuff like that. Like eventually comes out in the wash and you can kind of see it later on. It leads to this kind of stuff, you know?
Holy cow.
So not only you could be saving on materials like heads and stuff like that, because you know we're always talking about space saving and everything else like that. You have a base head, and you're just configuring it to what you want. And we've seen like kind of like previews of that with other figures, like Solomon Kane, you know, hair, you know, just different stuff. So this has a lot of really great possibilities. And then you got your head that you wanted. Boom.
3 interchangeable head portraits with so there's.
You could argue that the definitive version of Freeze, Clayface, Two-Face, and Harley Quinn all came from. Yes. Well, I think Harley wasn't even. You know, they created her for that thing, and then she was just implemented in everything else.
So there are 90 combinations.
You did the math.
Yeah.
The
I
unique
think my
portrait
math-
of the head is pure brilliance.
oh, my math
Basically,
is
getting
right.
7 different options. I'm sorry.
I hope my math is right, but there should be 90 combinations there because you have 3 different heads with 2 different hairstyles, and then you just take. Wow.
Yeah, 3 heads, 2 hairstyles, and a partridge in a pear tree.
3 eyes and 5 teeth. Yeah, it should be 90.
You with the combinations with this and the eyes, that's another thing too. The eyes
Yeah,
are posable.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Like
I didn't even
yeah,
take into factor like shifting the eyes. But obviously, there's infinite
right.
number of poses for the eye. Well, I mean, it's finite, but I don't know how posable they are. But
Yeah,
90,
you can,
90 there's 90 combinations of head, hair, and teeth and eyes. 90.
I
Holy
think whatever they're doing with this is, I know it's easier because it's animated, it's not detailed and stuff. But
right.
you know, like how everybody banged on the posable eyes for Batman '89. You see how everything comes full circle.
Wow.
But '89 Batman, you know how everybody's like, why does he have posable eyes and stuff like that? Or why do they put lights in figures and stuff like that? It's like you do these like small incremental, things to your figures. You
Oh, when
refine
I
the
did,
process, and then you come up with something later that, when it comes together, it works.
I
So
did do
now,
that. I'm
hmm?
sorry. I thought there were 3 sets of eyes. I'm sorry. I did the math wrong. My bad.
Oh, nobody's gonna bang on your word.
Well, they will. They're haters.
You can literally have, just by shifting the eyes. Anyway,
Yeah.
there's like so many combinations with this. This is like something I think that's a really big step for them, because your looks, you know,
So it's 60. It's 60 combos. So
it's still a lot.
yeah.
Next page, you got your accessory stuff. You got your fear times.
That's did I do math wrong again? 30. 1, 2,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought about getting another one just for the cross.
yeah, no, this is wow. Holy shit, they killed it.
Dude, this figure is gonna be so good. I wouldn't mind. I have a 2, and I've been trying to pair down with that. But this figure's so good, and it has so much. I
30.
thought about just getting it just because I would be posing the hell out of this thing, and I'll probably break it eventually one day with as much. But you have the crows. You have his what you call it, his scythe.
Yeah.
The crows, they have, I think they're plug-in wings. They're interchangeable. Yeah. So you're doing that. You have your fear hands. You have your gun. Can I say that? I don't know. Your
Pew-
weapon and then you have your last product shot.
your fear gas distribution device. That's what we'll call
Mhm.
it. That looks amazing.
It's almost Mr. Potato Head crazy combinations. I like that.
Miss Storm.
30 combo. Sorry, I've been traveling. So yeah. I heard some people talking about the accessory count. Like, why didn't they do this with the rest of them? It's not that far off. Like, I didn't count the stand. And remember, I didn't do the combination stuff like you did. I counted anything that was individual, like hands or anything else like that.
Yeah.
But this has estimated like 36 total accessories: 11 hands, 5 heads, 20 miscellaneous. Right?
Hmm.
Robin had 12 hands, 4 heads, 24 miscellaneous. He had 40. And then Batman had 29 and Joker had 28. So they're not too far off.
Mm-mm.
I guess one question or 2 questions I would have is it the number of accessories, or with something like this, is it uh, the impact of the accessory, like what the accessory is, how detailed it is, or what the function is that makes an offering?
That's a good question. I mean, I guess it's what the accessory is because you can have 30 pieces of crap for accessories that don't make sense.
Yeah. I think this is a great blend of character specific accessories, but then it's innovative just with this. This whole unique portraits, because you're gonna see so many different people serving up different recipes. They only gave you 5, and there's some very creative people in, not just in like Mezco groups, but just like posers, or you know what I mean.
This is
Brandon, he knows this line like the back of his hand. I can't imagine this figure in his, in his possession. He's gonna come up with a bunch of stuff.
what's Henrock going to do with this?
Yeah, that's another thing too. It's like there's, facial expressions they can they can really make a scene, because you
Yeah,
can
look at
bring in
Letterman.
emotion.
Look at Letterman. Like that one expression he has, where he's like that sneer kind of does so much. It's wow.
I saw somebody, Son of a Flower and I, we share like jazz pictures, and Adam and I, we do too, right? We found this like jazz Instagram, great music, and they go through all of the photographers that had a lot of impact, like Gordon Parks and just different ones, during that era.
Mm-hmm.
Really great photography. And we saw one guy, I can't remember who it was. He did a jazz picture with Letterman. I think changed the shirt. I don't know. Put the overalls on. Had the cap on, the white cap he had on, but he had a saxophone, and he had him outside playing in front of a brownstone. But it was kind of like that black and white contrasty jazz. I was like, wow, this dude just took this figure to another like genre, and it works. That's what's so cool. Dude, I love that part about collecting. You know, I'm more focused, and I don't see why more people try to like challenge themselves in that respect. And this, I can just, geez, I really hope they continue with this, man. I really do. Having more expression.
Yeah, like so many more like characters that they don't, like this one, where it's tells story in the eyes, like, if they do Catwoman or Harley, like more eye expressions. There's, can tell Poison Ivy, things like that. There's, God, so many good things we can do. Gordon would be great with, eye shifting and things like that. Alfred, where he's got his little eyes always shifting around while he's listening to Bruce or rolling his eyes, kind of. So, man, this is great new stuff. We should be excited. If you're not, I don't know what Mezco can do to make you happy.
This line has like a lot of potential, not just within this line, but the other line. And I'm not trying to like gaslight or glaze or anything like that. I can see, yes, there are things people people recommended that would make the figure better, in terms of like articulation and stuff like that. I can see where they're trying to go with it, and I think if they just tweaked a couple of things, uh, I like it. I haven't had any problems with Batman, but everybody does things differently, like maybe people want that Spider-Man articulation, but I see something like this and I go, man, this makes me look forward to the next character. Like, what are they going to do with the next one? Adam said Sully did that. I actually did pull that up. Can I pull it up for a second? But yeah, what else you got for this?
Two.
Two.
Let
me pull this down because I want to show you this really quick. Something I thought that was really funny. I didn't say when it happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
But hold on a second. Again, I'm not questioning their business tactics. Okay, so I hate that you have to like give disclaimers every time you say something. Here it is right here. Can you see it?
That's awesome. That's really good.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, like Mardi Gras kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It is
old Louisiana. That's what I think of her. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. just the versatility, like, and that's through creativity, somebody's creativity. But oh, so yeah, I didn't say when this happened, right? But Robin waitlisted before this went up. I was very surprised about that. Because, like, you would think that if this went up and somebody was either backtracking, or maybe this got somebody to say, wow, if this went up, damn, maybe I should get Robin. And it was gone. How many would it be? I like the loadout because the accessories aren't too repetitive, like 6 duplicate batarangs. Yeah. That are not as impressive. Somebody pointed out too, like the Batman had Nightwing kind of stuff. That's fire. I'm guessing that if we get 5 characters next, Catwoman, Harley Quinn, Mr. Freeze, Two-Face, and Alfred, that would be really good.
Gotta have Poison Ivy in there.
Yeah.
Gotta have Penguin. Penguin had, I wonder how many episodes Penguin was in. I know, like, characters, it would be a challenge, like, just because of the body type that we probably realistically won't see, like Killer Croc, unless they did like mostly seamless, and Clayface. Those are obviously they're pipe dream characters, but I don't see Mezco tackling those, honestly.
I think if the line went well and it warranted it, I think they would do it. I think that those would be like later characters because of the body types, like you said. But
yeah,
I mean, like where was it? Like Husky said, like if you got down the line a little bit later, like if they put out Catwoman, Harley, and Mr. Freeze, Gordon, and you made some profit off the characters and the line that you already did, you're like, okay, let's do a big project. Let's do Croc or let's do Clayface.
Mm-hmm.
Because the line's successful. I don't think that they want to throw those big figures into tooling because those are pretty unique molds. What are you going to use them for?
Right.
These other ones, like you can, like I was talking to Nick earlier today, and he said something about that's why I threw that Foot Clan picture in there. He said something that looks kind of like the same body type and the neck skirt, and I go, I said, yeah, kind of does, yeah. But there are certain parts of it that look like it, but some of this stuff obviously is reused. You can still reuse this body for other characters if you wanted to. It's thin,
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if it's double or single jointed. You're not going to be able to get too much out of that. Like, I mean, he has them up there, but these are Photoshop prototype pictures. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're shown that he can do it, but they've gotten pretty good about putting double joints on everything. But yeah, like I think Clayface or Croc, if the line was successful, you say, okay, yeah, let's just roll the dice and we'll do that because we're only going to be able to use it for this.
Yeah.
Maybe you could use it for maybe something for Rumble Society.
Yeah. A new IP for it, like a new member.
The Joker didn't come with a gun. Do you think the WB might not allow guns with being cartoons? I'm not sure if y'all talked about that when you're reviewing the Joker to make me think about it. Two-Face. What do you think?
I think Scarecrow has a gas gun. I mean, how do you not have Two-Face without a gun, though? That one.
I think he's like Joker. Like Joker had trigger finger. And...
Right. Let me I'm gonna Google that.
I wonder if that's a mold like created for an MDX version of that character.
Mm-hmm.
How we talked about it before, like how they had the expressions pack and how he had the raft and everything else, the trench coat, the hat and everything. And maybe that was a lead up for... Do you remember how they did that with God, they've done it a couple of times. They did it with a Gomez, and a lot of people didn't catch it. But they put on the instruction sheets. They put something. It was like a hoverboard or something that, and everybody's like, "This says he has a hoverboard, but he doesn't have one with it." You know?
Yeah, which one was that?
I can't remember if it was Agent or it was one of them. They've done it a couple of times with like figures. Like
Mhm.
they Turtles had something. I remember that.
Yeah, the animated
Um,
turtles versus the regular turtle, right? Wasn't it?
right. And then they've had a couple of figures that they've put out where
Was it
the
the band?
instruction sheet or they'll have something accessory wise that just doesn't go, but then the MDX version comes out and they're like, so I'm wondering if that's a possibility for Joker. It didn't bother me he didn't have a gun. I mean, you could just grab a weapon from another, character. I need the Mask of the Phantasm. That would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Seamless Clayface. I wonder how well that would go because it would be exposed. You wouldn't have any soft goods.
Yeah.
And people, I like the soft goods cover. What do you think?
Yeah, I just don't know how you could do Clayface without in any other form than seamless.
Yeah, I think people are okay with it if it's like a character that has soft goods on it, but you can't really do Clayface like that.
Yeah. Because at least Killer Croc, you could throw, his pants on him.
Right. Yeah. I thought people were okay, like the materials are better. I know a lot of people didn't get it in hand, but that Godzilla, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen feedback with that figure as well, where people have said that I think it was a guy in the other group. He said that there was something the eye was off, but then also he had some injection mold, uh, s- not marks or scars from where they were
Right.
doing it, and so and then they're touching it. I mean, time will only tell with those, but. Maybe Mattel will give us an updated Batman the Animated Series figures that will complement Mezco. They may even give us a new Clayface or Killer Croc. Yeah, like stand-in figures, you know. Ventriloquist and Scarface would be great. You would have alternative heads for both, and adjustable eyes for Scarface. That would be perfect. Yeah, that would.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah. Good idea.
Um,
The Mad Hat.
um, let me see here. I was going through the comments. What was this? Agent Gomez. Yeah. Bruce Wayne figure will be a must. Yeah, we talked about that too, right? Like maybe a two pack or something.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm looking at more comments. Let's see here.
Which,
They made a black box version with the OG comic version. Black box didn't come up with the hoverboard. I know the comic one had the scarf and something else too.
I'm still here.
Well, that was it. I talked about the Robin being waitlisted, right? Yeah. Oh, I asked you that question. Oh, this was the last thing because Nick had talked about it. Let's see here. I think I have it. No, because I'm on the thing. Yeah, I did put it in here. Here you go. Let me switch back really quick. For war. So, what are your overall thoughts?
And great job. Good job, Mezco. You
Um,
restored faith in the line for me. No, kidding.
you're back. You're back in.
I'm back in. No, I'm really happy.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't like doing report cards, but like, today I
It
didn't
was a
see
good
any. Yeah, I didn't see anything about price point. I thought price point. I noticed that too. It seems like 116 may be there. You know how everybody's like, is it 112? Is it 120? I think they've kind of figured out 116 is their sweet spot. And for the amount of accessories and stuff like that, it seems like that's a good compromise. The figure looks good. I didn't see any really bad negative feedback. This was the foot soldier. I think this neck scarf is a little bit longer, but the body on this, I'm wondering,
Yeah,
and
just
he's a little thicker.
slender, but yeah, the thighs got thick thighs.
Yeah. Mezco is definitely shaking things around for the better. That's good, It's good to remember, like, when they do something that the consensus likes. It's not always bad. Yeah, I think this is a little bit thicker body. This neck scarf's a little bit longer, but yeah, I can kind of see where Nick was going with that. But that's it. Anything else that you wanted to talk about, like toy wise, that caught your attention? Or I think if you give me a second, I can pull that other thing up that you sent me. Hold on.
Oh, I'd have to send. Let me. There's more to it.
No, just not, I don't want to do that because it'll go over time with what we're already doing. So
Yeah, we can talk about it next week.
yeah, but this was what they put up, right?
That was just one of the two. King Arthur
Uh-huh.
from Camelot, Legion's Con.
If you
exclusive.
send it, I can like just switch it over.
Oh, I'll send the other one then. The other figure, just the quick shot of him.
No offense. I'm so glad I'm not in this line. They had that because they just had that board game thing, right? All that stuff. They had the ISSL.
Yeah, Dungeons and
Yeah, and then they had that, and then they had the New Jersey. Oh my gosh, dude! I'd be very interested in seeing what the average like total, if you completed the line with that for that would be. And
yeah,
Elric need to get Paige on that average. I saw that in hand, Adam. I did.
he looks good. That Elric.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would want that character, but because I don't know anything about him, but seeing those in hand shots and some reviews of it,
Mm-hmm.
and how Savage, like Adam shared a pic with me, and like Savage Crucible has a good pop and swap mechanic as well.
Mm-hmm.
That some of those armor pieces on
Hey, Joe.
some figures look good. I'll have Adam send it to you if he hasn't yet.
I can't zoom in on this, so this is what you got.
That's Merlin, and the Legion's Con exclusive parts are the demon, like the wings and the head.
Mhm.
Make them like Demon Merlin or something, or I don't know. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I literally saw it while we were in the show. So they're doing Camelot, it looks like.
So this is Legion's Con. This isn't like San Diego or anything.
Yeah, that's their Legion Con exclusive this year. King Arthur and Merlin with Excalibur. King Arthur there. And I guess you can, what did I see? You can swap like the Legion's Con exclusive parts for King Arthur, makes him one of the Knights of the Round Table.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Joey, we just talked about Scarecrow. I think we probably did about what 30, 40 segment, 30-minute segment. We did a live react. MC hadn't seen it at all. Yeah, this looks cool. I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm just glad that I'm not
Yeah.
because
No, it's not
man,
you're deep
yeah.
in other lines right now. They got you. You're hooked on something else right now.
Well, no, I mean like this is I would be very curious in seeing how many figures they put out for the year, but how many they put out so far because I mean we've sent screenshots of like the cabals like I got it and I'm looking at the bills like 500. I'm like holy crap.
Yeah. You can turn him into Sir Bedivere. So, and then Merlin, you can transform into what do they call him?
I wish I could zoom in. I can't, but it's got like books and staff and everything like that. That's cool.
Yeah. Looks really good. They did a really, I mean, they do. The soft goods. Shout out C. Jessam. Guy knows what he's doing.
You got to be super selective. Yeah, with all lines, man. I mean, it's not even. I think the summer is going to kick people's ass, man.
Mm-hmm.
When the gas prices go up to, when they, barring if they don't get things kind of like cleared up and everything, this summer is going to be a hot summer for a lot of people. It's, yeah, people are definitely going to have to be selective.
Man,
The pop and swap possibilities are crazy. Yeah, we talked about that too. Not just with this, like I think that's economically, that's like the future for a lot of collectors
Mm-hmm.
because you're reducing the amount of like space for one for your collection because you have all these like tiny pieces and once they start doing something like Legions where things are like universally swappable, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that works, but then I'm assuming also the materials for them, the box, the packaging and stuff like that, just the overall materials. You're cutting down on a lot of that. You don't have to make a bunch of heads when you can make a base head and just do these little pieces to change the configuration.
Yeah.
And then you get like we saw just with that Scarecrow.
Yeah. So many countless.
Just I mean, dude, just like the eyes, like eyes, mouth, and stuff like that. If you could just change a couple of those things, just Mr. Potato Head it, like the guy said.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. That was.
But it's genius, like, because you're not just stuck with that one character that's like,
Yeah.
it's your. I like this kind of stuff makes me like think that there's that's the advancement part of it. When like people talk about companies that, oh, well, what are they doing or something like that. It takes a while to get to that point, but then when you get to these kinds of like doors and they open up and you see that, that's cool, man. If they were just still putting out single jointed bodies, I could kind of understand, but all companies like Mythic Legions,
Innovative.
yeah, just here and there. It costs money to do it,
Right.
but I mean when you get companies that do it, it's cool, man. It's good to see.
Was it Solomon Kane was the first figure that came out with the changeable hair?
Oh God, I can't remember if it was that one or Indiana or I've seen it a couple of times.
Slowly innovating.
Mm-hmm. Dick
No.
Tracy had it too.
Yeah.
Dick Tracy had where you had the hair that pops off and you put the hat on.
Yep.
I remember when he showed me that, I go, whoa.
Very smart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because it's talking about how you're saving money on, you don't have to make a head specifically that only has the hat. And this is good, man. Today was really cool to see that.
Yeah.
It's a good collecting day.
I agree. It was expensive. Well, will be.
Like, because you bought two, or
Well, Rod messaged me earlier when I was driving. I'm like, he said Scarecrow, you so I ordered through him, and then I got to order one through Mezco. So
that's good.
yeah.
All right. Any closing thoughts or any other lines that you want to talk about or anything, period?
No, I'm a happy day. Let's end it on a good note.
Mm-hmm. This was but yeah, this little head too. That was out of the blue. That was kind of cool too.
We're gonna watch a Scarecrow episode. Fall asleep to a Scarecrow episode.
Sorry, episode 19 or 20, whatever one.
19 or
Let me
20.
know. Let me know which one it is. Seriously.
Yeah, I'll have to see because I think Prime has it in. Is it Prime that I'm watching it or HBO? I can't remember where I'm watching it right now. I think it's Prime that it's on. Maybe it's HBO. So I'll let you know what number it is.
What is this? This is the thing. The new guy.
Yeah, it's what Adam sent from Savage Crucible page, but Elric's armor on a Lemurian.
Oh, the armor comes off.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So they probably took because you can. So they probably used the chest from Elric, the weight, the lower torso from the Lemurian, the lizard guy, and then those shoulder pieces. Those go on the they attach in the back. I would assume the pauldrons. The legs are from Elric, and then the gauntlets from the hands. They probably they just used Elric's gauntlets. It looks like. So you just popped it. They just popped. That would look good with the white one. Also, the white Lemurian, the one you have with that black, that would be good contrasting. But look at that sculpt work on that on the chest piece.
He's got abdominal herpes. Just kidding. Herpaderp.
Got the herpes.
Yeah, this looks good, man. It's going to be really interesting to see people's lists this year. Like I've seen some, I've already seen people saying, "Oh, this is figure of the year." Just like different ones. So, Pop Swap was. Have you seen the new He-Man figures? I have. Pretty impressive for the price and retail. Bucks look really great and basically Mezco style. Like, yeah, I did see them. Trying to look away. Wish we would have got a tease. Oh, I did see another trailer and some snippets for the new He-Man movie. Wish we got another tease for another character. Yeah, but it doesn't bother me. I don't care about that. It's like we talked about earlier on. I think they're feeling it out.
Yeah.
I don't need another tease for a character until like they're ready for it, because I think that they just looked at everything and said, okay, we have 4 figures now. We need to decide and see how how well it's going to go over. Because you imagine it to suck if they tease Mr. Freeze and they're like, oh, well, the sales aren't good.
Yeah.
Letterman is figure of the year so far. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Letterman. There was another, I've seen people talk about OPZ, like the Batman and stuff like that. I saw that too today. The, which one is it? That crazy looking one? I don't remember his name.
The Batman Who Laughs or something.
Yeah, I'm not into that comic, but
Dark
it looked
Metal.
really good.
Yeah, Dark Metal line.
Yeah.
Yeah, DC Dark Metal, DC Metal, whatever it was. Yeah.
I saw that one. I saw the LPZ one. I've seen people talk about that. What were some other figures I heard people talking about?
I'm just not a fan, like those Elseworld kind of. I'm just not a big fan of those Elseworld storylines. Where they continuity apart for the sake of sales, and then it just gets undone. A year later.
Yeah. So. I know you said was Batman's yours, right? Right now.
Yeah, so far. But man, I don't know. What have I gotten since Batman? Joker. I've played around with him just a touch. I need to get more photos. I should be done.
Loving Scarecrow, but I got a feeling people will complain if he's single jointed, possibly Nosferatu body. What do you think? I was looking at the photos. Like, I mean, we just looked at them, but
Nosferatu legs. I don't know about the body.
I keep saying, man, I would say honestly, wait until San Diego. Maybe they'll have somebody there that can give you an idea. But yeah, I would wait until the prototype, because like these all. That's the thing that they get, kind of knocked on. Like this is,
Mm-hmm.
It's a little past 90, but again, these are all like this. There's a bend, but these are all prototype photos,
Yeah, we won't know until he's in hand.
I'm trying to remember the last single jointed figure that we had. I know Nosferatu black and white, but I'm trying to think of anything else past that or even close before that. Because he's kind of phased that stuff out, unless it was Dr.
Doom.
No. I can't think of one offhand.
The Thing.
Yeah, that was one, but that was like what? Yeah,
2 years? 3 years ago? I don't know. It's all a blur anymore.
Yeah, maybe 2. I just like when I see these, I like here. You see how he's pointing up? You could tell that that's digitally. He may be able to do it. I wouldn't think the worst of it right now. I would just kind of wait.
Yeah, wait and see.
Yeah, they've been on a pretty good roll. I don't know. Dude, I think that these would be double. I don't think that they would be singles.
Yeah.
You want to make a bold prediction? I'm going double. I'll do
I
it.
agree. Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
going double.
I don't see why they wouldn't be.
Yeah, I don't either. All right, we're good because we went over time.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I know, man. You drove. Thank you, man. All right. Taking us out in honor of Cece.
Oh no, I can't steal that. I just good night. Sweet dreams. Let the Scarecrow give you nightmares.
Yeah. He said, either way, I'm cool. I think, yeah, I do think the black and white was the last one. So, great hangout. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Appreciate it. Hope you got some good entertainment knowledge out of this. Thank you if you dropped in, dropped out. If you watched the live, appreciate it. If you're watching replay, thank you very much. We did take a break last week. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a makeup show. Not too sure, but appreciate any time that you guys spent with us. Thank you so much. Remember, they're just toys. So have fun.
Watch Batman the Animated